the onset of the total solar eclipse nearing in Copper's Cove, excitement about the event grows more and more each and every day. People are organizing big events and parties to capitalize on this so-called once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Many people don't even know how a solar eclipse works. Knowing what a solar eclipse is, why they happen, and how rare they truly are all important to appreciating the event of a solar eclipse. NASA's article on why solar eclipses happen states that solar eclipses occur only when the sun, moon, and earth all line up. And the shadow that the moon casts on the earth is the darkness observed during a total solar eclipse. Variables like moon distance and tilt affect the way the shadow casts upon the earth, and thus the type of solar eclipse. For example, a total solar eclipse occurs whenever the moon is able to cover the entirety of the sun. The darkest part of the shadow during the solar eclipse is called the umbra, which is only about 50 miles wide. While under the umbra, a person could observe that it is completely pitch black outside. The moon also casts another shadow called the penumbra. According to Konstantin Bikos in a Time and Date article on eclipses, the penumbra is the lighter outer part of the umbra. The penumbra doesn't cause the surroundings to get nearly as dark, and observers will only see the moon partially cover the sun. So how lucky is it that Copper's Cove will be able to observe the total solar eclipse? To start off, the sun is about 400 times as big and 400 times as far away from the moon. This miraculous happenstance is the only reason we have eclipses to begin with. Furthermore, the moon has to be the perfect size in the sky to cover the entirety of the sun. And yes, the observable size of the moon does change. This is because the moon's orbit is not perfectly circular. Rather, it is elliptical. And because of that, the moon can be closer to the Earth at certain points and further at other points. The moon's elliptical path is also skewed about 5 degrees, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it can make a big difference. To help visualize, I took some screenshots from earthandspacelabs.com eclipse simulator created by Vaclav Cernik. In this slide, it is shown that because of the tilt of the elliptical path of the moon, a total solar eclipse would not be able to occur. But on this slide, the elliptical path perfectly lines up with the sun and Earth's elliptical path, creating a total solar eclipse. Because of the skew, only about 70 days out of the year are solar eclipses possible. These periods of time are called eclipse seasons, and in Texas, they occur around October and April. And it's even more rare for a total solar eclipse, because those only occur about every 18 months. And furthermore, because of the umbra's 50-mile radius, for a total solar eclipse to occur in Copper's Cove would be about every 400 years. So to recap, we're able to experience a total solar eclipse because the moon is the perfect size, the perfect distance from the sun, placed perfectly along a tilted imaginary line during a 400-year cycle in a 70-day period on a new moon. And we just happen to be located within the 50-mile radius of the darkest part of the shadow. With this knowledge in hand, on April 8th during the solar eclipse in Copper's Cove, you will be able to truly appreciate this once-in-a-lifetime event.